for a moment, but not for long, because it will make me crash. Now, if you've played Gran Turismo, yes, they have a telemetry screen on there, but it is nothing like this one. So feel free to have a look, see what's on the screen. It ain't going to be on there for long. I mean, it is brilliant, all the stuff that's on the screen. I think it's probably more useful if you're going to do career mode and you're struggling on a track or something. Go and do some practice, but don't focus on all of the telemetry stuff. Just do your laps, do your driving, then save your footage and watch it back. See what the telemetry then tells you. Because if you try watching all this stuff while you're driving around, you're not going to be able to be putting in the lap times that you really want to be doing. I mean, it's like me now, I am not looking at any of it, because I know if I do, I will end up in the wall. But even doing that, obviously the big yellow circles, like subconsciously I'm taking in what they're doing. The G meter I can just about see. The big box on the left, it's all about G as well, G forces, like if I go over bumps, corners, curbs, the bigger the bump, the more effect on the wave. But all of that, I can't really take in the details of what it's telling me while I'm driving along. And I'm definitely not going as quick as I could do at this moment in time with all the stuff flashing around the screen, because subconsciously I am taking it all in. So let's get rid of it. Now the carousel. In time trial, I tried going around it earlier and it just spat me out just like that. It did tempt me to think, you know what, maybe in these cars, just going all the way around the top may be better. But I'm not so sure. I may have to try it. Very, very bumpy, this track. Now I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, but I have been told that Project Cars is the first game to laser scan the Nordschleife, which is why it is as bumpy as it is. Now, I have been told that iRacing, they've laser scanned most of their tracks, but not the Nordschleife. And Project Cars is apparently the first to do so. I could be wrong with that, but that's what I've been told, so I'll start that off belatedly with apparently. And if you watch QR, you'll know that anything that begins with apparently, it means it's false. So it probably isn't true. Oh, no, save it. Ooh, well done. But if they have laser scanned it, that will explain why this track is very, very bumpy. And probably if I was going to play about with setup, I would probably raise the ride height a little bit here. Now Skyboy, I can see that you have sent me another message, but I'm not going to read it while I'm doing 183 down the down the straight here. Now, a lot of people do struggle with this final section of corners. It is a section that I like, get a rhythm to it. But I've got it wrong. I tried a different rhythm to usual. Usually I treat it like Maggotts and Beckett's. Tend to do one downshift a corner. Apart from the last bit, we'll do a couple. Okay, let's see if we can get a lap in. Which means I'm probably going to crash it very early on. I don't expect to get the best of lap times, but we'll see what happens. wiggle. Excuse me. Okay, we'll try the carousel again. Have to go really, really slow for it. Horribly, horribly bumpy. Keep going. I don't need first. Oh, getting a bit twitchy. A bit slow round there. Oh, big wiggle on that bump. And breathe. Like I said, I'm nowhere near world record times, but this is only my, what, 4th, 5th lap around the Nordschleife on this game. So I'm happy with whatever happens as long as I don't crash it down here. Okay, use your rhythm. Rhythm works wonders. There we go. So there's a lap of the Nordschleife. And I tell you what, I bloody love that. So I'm quickly gonna save the video clip of that one. I do like the Nordschleife. It is the pinnacle of all racetracks, regardless of what anyone says about any racetrack. The Nordschleife is the master. And it doesn't matter what lap time you get going around the Nordschleife, if you can do it without going off and your lap counting, then you should be proud of yourself as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's see what some of what this message was that I didn't read as I was going down the straight. The telemetry showed just how realistic your inputs are. I'm impressed with the quality of simulation. I'm deciding between PS4 and PC. No doubt about the choice of game. Right, I tell you what, I have got a couple of friends that have got project cars on the PC. And they do say there's not a lot of difference between the games on PC and PS4. Although on the PC, apparently it does look even better than it does on the PS4, if you've got a powerful enough PC. On the downside, I know one of my friends is having some major issues with the force feedback on his T300. He's got the Ferrari T300, not the F1 wheel, although he has got that as an add-on. He uses the standard wheel for project cars because the amount of steering input you need, the F1 wheel just isn't really going to work for it. But he's finding that the force feedback just is not right. The only thing is, I can't remember if he said that it's too heavy on the PC or whether it's too light. It might be that it's too heavy. I could be wrong, and I could check, but he'll probably be asleep at this time. Okay, I'm going to take a breather for a moment, have a fag, because the Nordschleife does take it out of you. But when you do a lap like I just have done there, I mean, I've got a, as James May would put it, I've got that tingling. It is that kind of track. When you get a lap right, even if it's not absolutely perfect, it does just make you feel good, especially if you do it in a very fast car with no assist. Now the thing is, I could try and take the Formula 1 car or the Formula A car around there, and I probably wouldn't even get round turn 1 without spinning, unless I did my gear ratio thing. No worries, Skyboy. Thanks for watching, and yes, definitely have a look into the force feedback thing. Check out the Project Cars forums, see if anyone's been talking on there about it, because it may be something that people have been struggling with, but can be solvable very simple with something that perhaps people haven't been doing, whether it be with the T300, having it on the PS4 setting or the PS3 setting. Because I think off the top of my head, for the PC version, I think you have to put it on the PS3 version, PS3 setting on your wheel. So it could be that people are using it on the PS4 setting, so it's not working. Or